Perfect. This workflow watches a wallet and it pings me the moment the balance of a certain token that I'm tracking reaches a certain threshold. And I'm going to go ahead and show you guys how to build this very simple use case and how you can then also go ahead and make it your own and potentially also create some more complex use cases. All right, I think it's time that we go ahead and create a workflow now. The workflow that I have in mind is rather high level and rather simple. It will be a balance watcher workflow. So it will monitor a wallet address and it will notify me when the balance of said tokens that I'm tracking falls below a certain threshold. Now, what I want to start off by doing is I want to start by clicking Start Building. What happens here is it will automatically create a trigger node and then it will suggest the first action node. I'm just going to delete that momentarily. And before I move forward, I want to label this workflow. I want to call it Wallet Watcher Tutorial. You can add a description, you can add it to a project, and you can even add a tag to it. Now, this node here, which is a trigger, we have 5 different triggers. We have a schedule trigger, which runs cron-based. So it can run every minute, every day, you decide. We have a webhook trigger, an event-based trigger, so it happens based off a specific event that you're tracking, and block-based trigger, so you have it happen maybe every 10 blocks in Ethereum or your choice of network. For the sake of the demo, we'll just stick to manual trigger for now. All right, I mentioned previously that, well, earlier, that we will be monitoring a wallet. So I want to monitor ETH and USDS on my Para wallet. All right, and the first one I want to monitor is ETH. So for that, you can see we have loads of different categories here. These are native protocol nodes that we support, but we also have a generic one called Web3. And here you can see the different opportunity, well, like actions available. The simple one here, get native token balance, is actually the one I want to use. It will be on Ethereum mainnet, so I will select that, and the address I have copied in is the Para wallet, and I can label this get ETH balance. And then as mentioned, we want to do the same for USDS. Here we actually have, you can see Sky native nodes available. There is a lot. You can scroll through them, or you can just simply type in USDS balance, and you can see, there we go, get USDS balance. Same thing as before, choose your desired network and your wallet address, and I'm happy with the label. Now we want to set the condition. I'm going to connect both of these read nodes into one condition node. And it might go without saying, but I'll say it anyway. You can, of course, then have multiple tokens. There could be 20 different tokens that you're monitoring across different wallets. It doesn't have to be these specific 2 or just one wallet. Now, the condition node is available under system. You can find it here, or you can search for it. And the trick is you want to add 2 conditions, and I want to change it to and, from and to or. So obviously we have the ETH balance first and foremost that I want to monitor, and let's just say below 1. Right now it says soft equals, so obviously we want to say less than 1. And here we want to say USDS, so we want to look at the USDS balance is less than, let's say, 1,000, which is probably half an ETH right now. All right, and if that it returns true, that either or is below that, we want to send a notification. And here you can see messaging, Discord, email, Slack, Telegram. I'm going to choose email. Low funds, and you can even say Ethereum balance, and you can reference the balance here. So you'll be able to pull up that amount. You can make a nice report. All right, I'm going to go ahead and press run. Now, it has successfully run, but let's break it down so you can see what has happened. So this here are the run logs. USDS balance is 0. I have 0 USDS on this wallet. I have 0.01 ETH on this wallet. The condition obviously then returned true. And what that means is an email was sent. So that has run successfully. Now, you could take this workflow one step further and you could go ahead and have action nodes based on these thresholds being met. So maybe top up this wallet. It could be they're using that specific wallet for gas transactions or for specific oracles or you name it. So being able to make sure that this could happen autonomously and you still get notified throughout the whole process. But the balance watch is great. You know, this is a great starting point to familiarize yourself with them. You can run these and you can run them for free because they won't be using that many execution runs. But let me show you a real workflow with real sort of yield bearing use cases. And this is actually one that I also use myself. It is the auto stake Sky and compound the rewards workflow. That's a horrible name. I need to think of something a little bit more intuitive. And I have it here. So what this workflow does is it runs every hour and it will go ahead and check earn rewards on the staked Sky tokens that I have on the staking address. And what will happen is if my earn rewards on that staked Sky tokens exceeds 100, we will automatically claim those Sky rewards. And then we will go back and check my wallet balance and say, is there any Sky tokens just chilling around? If we've just claimed some, there will be. Maybe beyond that, you also be transferring Sky tokens to that wallet. And if the balance then exceeds a certain amount, in this case, it's just 10. Of course, it probably should be a lot higher. So you don't just run this every single, minute. Then you want to go ahead and approve Sky spend and then lock that Sky in the vault. And now all of a sudden you're compounding that interest. So you will be you won't be losing out on any sort of yield on these earn rewards that are just waiting to be restaked, if you will. And then you get notified as well. So this is happening automatically. I never have to worry about just leaving sort of funds on the table. They're just auto compounding themselves as we go. Now, these workflows we make available in the hub section as templates for the community to make their own and use. And that is for the next video where I'll kind of dive into how you can either contribute to the community, but also how you can make use of different workflows that are set and are made available to you. But I hope this was useful. This again was meant to be high level, just introductory, how to get familiar with creating the workflows, how to navigate throughout the platform. And then the next few videos will go into a little bit more nitty gritty in the platform and different use cases. So I hope you made it so far, and please, share any questions with us in our Discord community, add a comment on YouTube, wherever, sort of whatever platform that you use, we're very happy to help. And also even give you some inspiration on different workflows or use cases that potentially could help you guys out. Thank you very much.